Right, that's what was going on.
I kind of forgot about her.
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you.
I'm gonna hate this. Yeah!
I called it! Me!
Oh goody, she has a sword now!
Oh no, a rapier! Oh god!
So, just Larry and, Old Bag here literally just, hey, we need a character to do something. Send one of these to it.
Oh my god, it really is.
I had a bad feeling.
Yeah,
so I'm not that surprised, but...
the instant I heard bad hip, I had a suspicion. Oh, this is wonderful.
Alright, what will her voice be this time? Wasn't she the witch?
Yes.
Actually, that would sound like a little Rousey, but not Rousey.
Bikini.
Oh, that's true. Bikini was also pot witch.
Yes.
Bikini was a happier, funnier witch.
That's true.
But I was talking about, Lancer, that's his name. I think I also gave him a similarly stupid voice.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
This must be what they call fate, Sonny.
How could this happen 2 days in a row?
Oh shit, that's right. Oh god. Who do you work for that you get to be the pink badger lady and now you're the pink princess?
Yeah, I am really...
Who do you work for, lady?
I am really curious. What the... Aren't you Miss Oldbag? Why are you so surprised?
So you're the one that got to play the Steel Samurai. It's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry?
But of course, Sonny, I worked with him before. He then spilled his coffee or something on a machine, probably. Why, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know? That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous.
Oh, God.
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep.
In that outfit?
But it was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep. So I came over to complain. So, imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me.
Oh, God.
I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this?
I mean, the fans would notice.
I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo.
Oh, God. You misjudged him?
I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know?
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
But it looks like the winds have shifted and he's not willing to be chased after.
Oh, my God.
I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, Edgy Poo. I'd chase you forever to the ends of the earth.
Oh, no. Isn't that just peachy?
I already hate this voice.
This is one of those rare times when Francesca and I actually see eye to eye.
Did you bend over a little bit?
Oh, my God. Now then, what are you doing here? I thought you were working at the Gatewater Land as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday.
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
They called you?
Apparently, the girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. I think her name was, Penny Nichols.
That would actually not surprise me that Penny actually got a promotion in that way.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised just if they got an intern to do it, and I just want Penny to be a character again.
Yeah, agreed.
It happened so suddenly, so they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff at that studio?
Probably not.
I really couldn't say no, so here I am, playing the role of the heroine. Instead of that mindy girl, I mean. But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her. She's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not exactly great at reading that strange font they use. Plus, I was told it would be a stand-in at the very last second, so I tripped over all the most important lines. I did that Rhino instead of Shuriken, hit the steel samurai instead of the enemy, and the audience was in an uproar. But as an avant-garde actress, they'll forgive me because I tell you, they were just a bunch of simpletons.
You're rather lively, old lady.
Francesca, run.
So basically, you received a stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see it, I've got it right here. Look.
It appears that she is telling the truth. Okay.
Cool. I just want to see this Pink Princess actress. If we never do, it is so Penny Nichols.
Yeah, I would hope so. But
Personal headcanon.
But they say they call her Mindy, so...
I mean, you can mint Penny and Nichols.
That's a good one.
I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to
Oh god. Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems too, you know? Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker.
What?
I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under the door to my room.
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. You're a loving knight.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kind of things. Look at what it says. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. You're a loving knight. Huh. How absolutely revolting! I mean, you'd think you could get my name right. There's no accent in my name.
Because it's not intended for you. Wait, it's horrible handwriting. I haven't seen this before.
Is it Larry's?
Oh my god, it might be.
Ah, but now you're here, Edgy Poo, I feel 100% safe.
Wait, if I get into this.
You'd bust that evil stalker map for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo, stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And what were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime?
What?
After the show was over, I've had nothing but free time on my hands. That's why I did ninja moves and scaled the building. Probably. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm.
Oh, that was he was trying to climb down, which is why smoke was coming out of it.
So, somebody made a mistake on what room was what?
Yes. Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours.
Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
Hold it. If you could please not cling onto my personage. In any case, I take it that you failed to show up at Ambassador Alba's speech.
Oh, that? No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden. But my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
I'm an old lady. Oh, you just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy. Why?
Okay. I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
I agree.
Oh, she could have come. I brought the police dog as she requested, sir. Oh my god!
Missile!
Good work. You may leave now, officer. This dog. I request the assistance of a dog in our search for Siatagarasu.
Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too.
Ruff, ruff. Missile!
Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
That's the police dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile.
Yes, best character. What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
Ooh, here's the question. Will Larry recognize Missile for eating all of his hot dogs? Is that a canon event?
That is true. We can probably figure that out. That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve this case for us, you know. Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go!
I need to. Missile! What?
Wow.
Good wow.
You really are quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know. Now, what do we have here? What is this? Looks like a small hot dog, but...
It's a samurai dog.
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog? Damn. No, bad Missile! He ate it. I wonder if it's alright for him to eat that. It's just a meat substance snack featuring the still samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine. That's quite a bit of information to gather there in a single quick glance. You'd really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place. Looks like that snack wasn't all Missile found. Oh, what do we have here? Appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing. I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. Samurai dog in a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? In the circumstance, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person.
Miss Oldbag? I mean, who else would it belong to?
Yeah. I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it. Yeah, we're just old back. Obviously,
Maybe?
that does make sense.
Yay!
There's no trace of this room's fireplace being used. And your point is? Smoke was supposed to be pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. This is a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Yeah, but it's Larry, so...
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up on that roof? There's no testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think that it was a mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went? I see. So what are you proposing is this? The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oilback's fire. So basically the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. That what you're implying? Yeah? That makes sense.
Okay, that is not what I was implying.
But that
I was thinking they connected to two different chimneys but crisscrossed each other to confuse everyone.
But this also makes sense architecturally.
Yeah. But my reason's more fun.
Precisely. Okay, so that gives us one clue.
Missile! Murph!
He was a much bigger help than I thought he would be. Yes, there are a few aspects I don't understand about what he found.
I don't care about your talks. I just want a missile.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. Now, my subordinate, continue its investigation.
She's having too much fun.
All right, I will. It is with great dread that I proceed and do what I must do to solve the case.
Larry, buddy, oh pal. Do we have anything about missile?
Aw.
No. Who the? Oh, this is the face mask on the mask.
Second.
Apparently.
Huh.
Their face does not look that round.
Yeah.
Not down there. Whatever. Going to regret hitting this button.
If you could please take a look at this brown colored undershirt.
Oh, Edgy Poo, what is the meaning of this? Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask and I would have gladly given you as many as you'd like.
Thanks, but no thanks. This shirt was found here at this crime scene.
What?
Come now, why don't you just confess? Explain what it's doing here.
I know nothing! Nothing, I tell you!
What?
Oh, and I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know? Wearing that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna.
But you are wearing the pink princess costume.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I get fingered as a suspect? You're too cruel, Edgy Poo!
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am! If I had been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. It's always my fault for some reason or another. That weekly tabloid article is missing, that camera's missing, that lawyer always makes sure it's my fault that they're missing. Speaking of missing, here's the matter with my husband. Can you believe when we got married, he said, I guess I'm stuck marrying you. What kind of proposal was that? What he shoved down is whispered in my ear. I don't deserve you. I can't help it. Will you marry me? Honestly, none of these days.
You know, the only good part about these rants is I get to do it in fast forward and get to read the whole bullshit all at once.
Yeah, because I imagine there's actually a lot going on. Well...
Quite fun, actually.
I don't believe she's lying about her actions. So I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. Somehow then she managed to move from the next room into this one. Did it blow through? I think the samurai dog was also yours.
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues, but I suppose I should ask for more details.
How?
Oh, I think I get it. I think the chimney can shift around like a secret door.
Oh my, that would be ridiculous.
It really would.
But it is anime core, so sure, it has secret door stuff.
That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course. I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
Hold it. If you could just stick to what I asked you. Edgy, are you and Miss Olbag? No! No! No, 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 no,
You
no.
really... You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, the samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present? Studio bigwigs that basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into this push cart just to move them all. That's a lot of dogs.
You think somebody hid in that push cart?
Those studio guys should deliver those things by themselves, right, Edgy? So did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions? Hey, Edgy, don't just ignore me and my question. Aren't you going to stick up for me?
No.
Ah, about that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know? And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show.
Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me?
Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kid's show, their taste was probably for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop.
Wait, what?
Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half dozen or so boxes.
What?
I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, this one. Huh, what is it now? Oh, I know! I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me.
Wow.
Haha.
Okay. Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into paranoid troublemakers.
Hey, Larry's not that bad.
Very interesting. Intriguing.
So undershirt.
I think it might have blown through.
Well, may as well try. No harm in it. See, told you no harm.
The lady's undershirt and missile found.
Missile!
No! Why are you getting all excited over holding on to a lady's undergarment? Miles Edgeworth, you uncool sea-sluck! If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already! You have it all wrong! This is evidence! And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt? Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Yes.
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney. Oh, if we turn the statue, it's gonna open a secret passageway, isn't it?
Possibly, but we can't touch the statue.
Leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other. Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
Missile!
There's an X on the back of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it.
Oh.
What is it? The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. So I suspect that this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room. It's a neighboring room. There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. But the fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace. We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as the second's killer, now are you? No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could have not been the one. As much as I wish she was. Unfortunately, I believe. But this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with the second's murder.
Yay!
Yay! Would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then. If you are prepared, I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me. Good, I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Wait, are they blaming Larry for this? Is that who we're defending now?
Leave it to me, Larry. And yes, we know Lang is blaming him. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is. My lie!
We're going after Larry.
I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us.
And it's probably something minor and really stupid but crucial to the case.
Yes, because it's Larry. But what's wrong with you? Why is it you who won't believe me no matter what I say, Archie?
Because you're not trustworthy, Larry.
Gosh, I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be.
I mean, okay.
I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself.
That's not how that works.
And then throw everything into a mass confusion.
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you. And if you make that face at me, it's no use. A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know. Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you. Edgy! Although, allow me to say, I consider you to be among the innocent in this case, and I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
It's Alba.
Alright, this time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, that didn't happen, that works. It works. Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight.
Why? Larry, you're just an idiot.
Up on the rooftop. After the show, I left a postcard in the rose garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted a chimney. And a chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore. But it's kinda ultra embarrassing. What exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me? Edgy man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. God damn it, Larry. You're just gonna have to reason out of me. As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie. I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter. I'm on a rooftop, okay. And I already see what the lie is. It's the playing Santa part. Picture shaking hands, and after I make my head wander around. Like this rare thing, you know. Present the letter.
I want to see what he says here.
You suddenly want to play Santa? Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That's true. I was down at Gold Lake. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal?
Yes?
I guess. Actually, I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang. Hey, Agent, that's so incredibly mean! Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world? Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
You shouldn't have to graduate from junior high to know that, Larry.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to. I was, delivering a present to a child that basked in the warm glow of love. Objection! Then that must be some elegant description of you, the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie. You shouldn't have to kick a guy when he's down, you know that? In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present onto was most certainly this. The letter?
Well, it's a person.
Ah, Wendy.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Take that! Heh, interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect.
Don't spread lies about me. I totally didn't want to see Miss Allback so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Ow! I invite you to stop right there into your bashing of a lady. Well, I must admit that I, myself, hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? And what?
Define a wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is the best summed up with this, the letter.
Yeah. So I'm kind of glad I decided to press them. This opened up way more.
Yeah, you kind of did, yeah.
Take that!
Larry, I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of evidence. Wait, it's not that. No way! But it's not really all that important, is it?
Really?
It's always like this. You acting so high-minded and you bully me. That's why I refuse to look at it. Be quiet and just take a look. Well, if you say so, Francie, but only because you say so. Some people never change. Their attitudes do change to the whim of a woman. So what's up with that anyway? Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course. Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you. What? I've got you on the ropes now, don't I? Was that piece of evidence unrelated to the question at hand?
What?
I need to think through this one more time. I didn't know one very important fact when you tried to sneak into the old bat's room. And that fact is... Oh! The lady...
The connected chimneys?
The letter Oldback had. He didn't know about the letter Oldback got about replacing.
Oh, the stand-in?
Yes. He didn't know about that.
Take that!
Right, that's an honest mistake on my part, I guess. And this is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
I'm still under the impression Mindy is her stage name, and it's actually Penny Nichols.
But that's not true, Edgy. She's the one with the hots for me. God damn it,
Dude, you
Larry.
think like 99% of women have the hots for you?
I just know it. Oh my god. I can feel her sexy beam pierce my heart when she's watching me. A sexy beam, I tell you! You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly...
Wait, did Francesca never meet Larry? They were part of the same case. Did she actually never meet him during that?
She has, but here's the thing. Francesca is always protecting women. We've always seen her protect women.
Yeah.
So I think she's just really does not like Larry with how he's acting towards this lady.
I mean, to be fair, most people don't like Larry.
Yeah. Apparition of a man! You haven't matured at all since we last met!
There we go.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor!
Yes.
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it?
I suppose you could put it that way.
He has a lot of issues.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you all have to make me out as some sort of bad guy? To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. How much we know for sure.
Which means that Larry must work at Global Studios as the Steel Samurai actor quite often.
Yeah.
Because he would know Mindy.
Yeah, apparently. Hey, Edgy, it looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
You do?
But we're not in court at the moment.
Yeah, if we were, I'd be trying to prosecute you.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks like just like what you do in court. I guess, kinda.
I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lang Zi says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
No, he does not realize that.
Larry's just so dumb. So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy?
Yes.
Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in the murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Hey, someone say something! Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this not as a confession, but as testimony? So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? I claim it's a claim claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
So it was you! You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man and one man only. And as long as Edgy Poo is alive, I can't just drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. Although earlier I was tempted just a teeny weeny bit by Wolfman, but that was just to test my love for my dear Edgy Poo, which I passed with flying colors. But from now on, I will stay completely true to my beloved Edgy Poo for the rest of eternity. I swear it!
I'm so inspired!
Why are you inspired?
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and completely worthless man.
Brilliant.
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination.
Okay, now I am deeply curious what she said.
I mean, there's nothing further for me to prove at this point. What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy. Proof, you say? Remember, Edgy, everything is evidence in court, right? Right? You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry. But I understand your point. Yeah, see, I'm totally pro at this now. Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
So where do we present this? Because this is likely a stalker letter.
You think I want to go with Miss Mindy? Maybe late for the speech.
Where would the letter go?
The letter?
His stalker letter. That's what we're going to present, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So would it go here? Would it go elsewhere?
I have no idea. Because they tend to be very specific with some of these things sometimes.
A case of mistaken identity?
Hold it!
Let's see.
I'm not quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at me? Are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms?
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms. What? But me? Edgy, what are you trying to do to me? Nothing. It's simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife.
Is my poor little Edgy Poo jealous?
If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant. But Edgy, I told you I already have Mindy. Speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you say she is? Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? She's just like that her name means. She's super sweet with a great smile. I don't mean to brag, but she's one of the troupe's fastest rising stars. Interesting.
Ha! So you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to the speech?
Curse you too! Why is everyone out to make me a suspect out of me? Look, all I can say is this. I was late to the speech.
Where would we possibly put it?
Hold it!
Well, I have been saying that for a while now. After all, if not for that, then what for other reason did you wish to go down that chimney? You can't say that without any evidence. That's against the rules, Edgy.
Ha! Thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
Hold it!
Oh, God.
I have the evidence, and if you wish to see that badly, I can introduce you to. But it's not good to keep them waiting. My subordinate, hurry up and show them already.
I think I know where to show it.
Lies! All lies, Edgy! Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice. You will get the better of me! Now let's see. Well, I guess we know where to put it.
And then he'll say, well, do you have proof that's my handwriting? Yes, I do.
Objection!
But they made it very obvious. Present here.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. Hey, why are you something doing that thing to me? Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight.
How would that E sound with that accent above it?
Wendy. Wendy? How do you want me to say that?
Some languages have the accents, so how would it be said if it did, compared to not, because it's Wendy without it?
Windy. Mindy. Windy.
That would be Mindy?
Like Windy, like Windy. I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight. Well, isn't that just romantic? But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember that thing. Objection! You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. Now I'm almost saying Mindy. A part of this letter shows that the person Larry was intending to meet was Mindy.
This?
Because it's just a very horrible... Yeah. Take that! Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again. Oh, what the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English! You wrote a Mindy so slowly that it became windy to the average eye. Oh my god.
Oh, it's an I.
I see it now. Oh my god, that's so bad.
Yeah, I can kind of now read it.
That is so bad.
They made the name Mindy just to be confusing.
Yes. Hey, stop picking on me.
I think I know how they did the storyline for this. Hey, so what name is similar to Wendy with really bad handwriting?
Mindy.
Hey, perfect. Hey, looks like it has an accent that way. But even better!
It's so embarrassing! I'm imagining in Japanese it's much closer. Like, it's very hard to tell. There's probably a little thing that,
Probably. There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. But that will have to wait until we're off of this crime scene.
Guys, you saved me from the scary man!
No.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake. Dad, that wasn't me. Come again. It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter.
Uh-huh.
To set me up! Accept your defeat graciously. But you guys are being so mean! Hold it! Penmanship analysis. What's that? No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it is that sent this letter. I'll never write another thing in my life! Hold it! Task. It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting. Yep. Oh my god.
That is terrible.
Yep. Take that! This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. I'm sorry! I didn't. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit the nail right in the head. Oh, Angie. So he finally confesses. I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher. I got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or past MG. Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney? But a criminally overreactive imagination.
Yeah, it's just Larry.
Yep. But at least if I was honest, I wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney. Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure. I conveyed said sentiment. I'm really, really sorry. Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity.
Wow.
However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest to that about you. Archie! You're... We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you! No! In any case, I believe you can say that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Bott sought to climb down the chimney. Not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although, I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. Yeah, I think Edgeworth finds that unbelievable too. But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet. So don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Oh, hey, what the? Edgy, what does the Wolfman mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet? He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the bloodstained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene. As long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Archie, look at that guy! He looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me! I'm well aware, and you should be as well. This upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got.
I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon, but the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is.
A knife.
This will be a high-stakes gamble. This is one game I can't afford to lose. Alright?
But that's next episode.